preseason can be about so many things. Today, and specifically when it comes to evaluation, what are you hoping to see or get out of this game?
Yeah, I think first and foremost, our team has been working really hard on the defensive end of the floor and establishing a defensive identity. So want to make sure we start there. Second thing is just moving the basketball. We're giving them a lot of freedom on the offensive end, and sometimes with freedom comes responsibility for the ball to not get stuck, to start to learn how to read one another's strengths and weaknesses in action. So we want to play right now 1 second basketball with the goal to get to 0.5 basketball. So looking for ball movement and depth. I mean, for us as coaches, we've got a lot of new faces, new players. We've got quality depth. So to start to build what our rotation is capable of looking like.
Against unfamiliar opponents for the first time.
Yeah, I think it'll be really good. We play defense a certain way, so we limit what we're able to do sometimes in our own practices, and so it'll be nice to go against another WNBA team, see some different faces, different reads when things aren't as predictable, not knowing what's coming to us. So it'll be really good for us to evaluate. She's going to go through warm-ups, and then we'll see. We'll evaluate. I mean, look, the biggest thing is we got to think long-term. Like, we got to make sure that we're not putting Caitlin at risk for injury. We're not putting our team in a position, where we're thinking short-term and not long-term. It's a long season, 4 more games than last season. So we want to make sure that we're extra cautious and put her health and wellness first and foremost. And honestly, it's been one day at a time. How she's reacted to treatment, how she's reacted to workouts. So positive progress is being made, but we can't be short-sighted.
I know this was you weren't here last year, obviously, but it was a really young team that you guys brought a lot of veterans. You mentioned the new faces into. How much has that kind of changed what the expectations are for this team?
Yeah, I mean, I think every competitor's expectations are to compete for a championship. But at the same time, you don't know what you don't know. And I think bringing in players who have championship caliber experience, who have won championships, who have been through various roles on different teams throughout their careers, they can lean on them. They can lean on them. We have veteran presence in the locker room that understands the ebbs and flows of a WNBA season, that understands what it means to make sure that your body and your mind are ready every game, to understand what it takes from a recovery standpoint and rest and recovery standpoint. So I think having great resources and mentors in the locker room is real important for our team. And then that experience on the floor, of course, and understanding what it takes to compete at a high level and consistently day in and day out.
You mentioned 1 second basketball, 0.5 basketball. I believe I know what you're talking about, but can you expand on it and kind of explain it a little bit more?
Yeah, just getting the ball moving. We don't want to hold the ball for more than a second. We want to make sure that we're making decisions. We want to shoot it, drive it, or move it quickly. And then it comes to starting to read out of that. If somebody's driving it at you, what are you doing? Are you cutting? Are you filling? If you get into an action, are you curling? Are you straight cutting? Just starting to make those decisions and reads quicker. Learning one another's natural instincts and what kind of positions we want to put them in. We're not going to micromanage us on the offensive end of the floor. We're going to allow them to make plays, and with that sometimes comes making mistakes, learning spacing, making sure we're making quick reads, and getting rid of the basketball, making quick decisions.